Hi guys! Today we are doing our second video in this new year 2022, and I'm going to talk about one popular occupation which is a licensed occupation. Before I start, I will explain what licensed occupation means. Licensed occupation means that you need to get a license to do that job in Canada. So some of you are confused. For example, I have a lot of registered nurses who are sending me emails, inquiries, and they're telling me that they have a license to practice it in their countries, like in Africa or Asia, like in these countries on these continents. But I'm trying to explain to them that in Canada you need to pass this exam NCLEX in order to do that job in Canada. So you need to get a license to be able to do that job in Canada. Video about that you can watch here. So basically each job occupation that requires a license will have its own set of requirements and its own exam, for you to be able to do that job in Canada. So today I'm going to talk about architects and what you need to do in order to become architect in Canada. So first I will let you know that NOC for this occupation is 2151. As you know, NOCs will be replaced with a tier system, which will be available from spring 2022. This is what they announced. But for now we have to talk about these occupations in reference to current NOC. So NOC for architects is 2151. In my video about NOC I explained you that the second digit in this NOC 1 is actually saying what category it is. So this is category A, and usually not usually, but category A occupation require a university degree. So for example, for architects, first thing you will find on this government website is all the job titles that are under this NOC code, which is 2151. It's architect, architectural standards specialist, chief architect, consulting architect, and the full list you can find in the link below this video. So it's really important when you watch my videos to click on the description box below this video and find the links, because on these links you will find all the useful information, so you can find more about things that you are interested in. Then we have, they're explaining the main duties. So for example, some of the main duties: consult with clients to determine the type, style and purpose of renovations or new building constructions. Then conceptualize and design buildings and develop plans, describing design specification, etc., etc. I'm not going to read all this. And the really important part, so whenever you send me an email to inquire about your job occupation, I will always send you the link of your job occupation, and I always say pay attention to employment requirements. If you do not fill these requirements, I cannot help you to look for the job. So employment requirements: a bachelor's degree from an accredited school of architecture. That means you will need to evaluate your degree if you are, if you live abroad. Or completion of the syllabus of studies from the Royal Architecture Institute of Canada is required. A master's degree in architecture may be required. Completion of a 3-year internship under the supervision of a registered architect is required. Completion of the architect registration examination is required. So this part means that this occupation is licensed. Now, registration with the Provincial Association of Architects in the province of work is required. Again, you need this exam. Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design certification is offered by the Canada Green Building Council and may be required by some employers. When it says may be, that means it's not mandatory. So I wanted to speak about this, you know, how you can get this license, but I found this wonderful lady who is an architect in Ontario. I found her YouTube channel and I was like, oh my God, thanks God, somebody from this, you know, from this area recorded the video. So I think she's more competent than me to talk about entire process. So I will link her video in the description box below. She explains in her video how those of you who are international workers already, you know, you recognize architects in your country, you have these licenses in your country, how you can transfer that license, actually, you know, how you can do the exam in Canada, what you need, the process you need to go through. And I think she would, you know, explain it better than me, because she already went through she went through this process, and she's actually an architect. So, you know, you will hear it from someone like her. So I was so happy, you know, I found her. So whenever I got an inquiry from architect, I always, you know, attach her email and send it for them to watch it. So I think it will be really helpful. I will link it right here and also in the description box below. Another thing you need to go and check is the trend analysis website. That's a government website, and there you can find, you know, such information like job prospects in the next 10 years for the architects in Canada. You will find, you know, median wage per province, and also you will find, you know, currently how many job postings are currently there. So I think it will complete, you know, the picture about whether you should, you know, try moving to Canada or not to be an architect. And I will also leave that, you know, link in the description box. Again, I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I helped some of you. Thank you. Bye.